name is Emily and I'm from Lo and Slo, and we do barbecue street food seasonings and sauces. I'm representing the Legendary Food Network. Today we're making a barbecue pumpkin soup, which is super fun for autumn time and for Halloween because it's full of flavor, it's a lot of fun, and it uses great seasonal produce. The main ingredient for today's soup is a pumpkin, and there are two different types of pumpkins. There's carving pumpkins and culinary pumpkins. So the pumpkins that you see at Tesco that are in the big crates and the big tubs that you use for carving and putting candles in at Halloween time, those are not edible and you can't eat them. But they have smaller pumpkins that are these size, and these are culinary pumpkins. And this one did come from Tesco in the veg section, or you can get them up at Foil Chip and Company or different local producers and farmers. After you get your pumpkin, you're going to want to cut it open, similarly the way that you would cut either like a peach or anything with a hard stone in the center. You're going to insert your knife into the pumpkin, lay it flat on the cutting board, and just roll the pumpkin as you press down firmly on your knife, and keep rolling it, and you'll create a really nice clean cut. What you want to do once it's cut open is take a good spoon and scoop out all of the seeds and all of this inside bit. And after you scoop this out, don't waste it. So if you followed any of the council stuff before about zero waste and recycling and trying to be smart with your food waste, keep all of these lovely seeds, throw it into a sieve, give it a good rinse out, and then all of these gorgeous little seeds here, after they're rinsed, dry them off with paper towels, season them with a little bit of salt, pepper, paprika, chili powder, garlic powder, and then toss them into an oven and let them crisp up, and they're a really delicious snack. They're really, really lovely. That was one of the things that we grew up with in America, and it's one of the things that I love doing here to bring a little bit more of my home culture to my kids. So after you've got your pumpkin and you've taken out all of the seeds and it's a nice hollowed out body, you're going to do the same again of what you did before for cutting it. So take your knife and you're just going to use your knife to slice down into wedges. And once these wedges are cut, you'll have kind of almost like melon looking slices. You can brush those in olive oil and then put them straight onto the grill. And these will grill for, I would say about 15-20 minutes over a medium heat. And you want to wait until your pumpkin gets really nice and soft and pliable, so it just kind of falls apart really lovely and nice. And once that's done, you know that that's ready to go. Some of the other things that we're putting onto our grill are other local things that we've gotten from different farmers and producers. Our onions and our carrots we got from Maydown Farm Shop, and these apples we got over at Redgate Orchard. It sounds a little bit crazy and it sounds weird to be cooking apples in a savory dish, but they're beautiful, they're really, really delicious. So again, slice those, leave the seeds, everything intact, slice that down, put it onto the grill, and then once these are really nice and warm, you just peel the skin away and you peel off all the little bits there, all the tough bits, and you're left with a really gorgeous mushy apple, and that's going to go right into our soup. And whenever we go then at the very end and blend it up, it'll be beautiful. It'll have a little bit of smoky flavor and texture to it, and it'll be super tasty. Lo and Slo is all about barbecue and spice, and what I love about chili peppers is it adds a little bit of a kick to any dish that you're making. So to grill a pepper is really, really easy. You don't even need a little bit of olive oil if you don't want it. You can throw it straight onto the grill and let the skin blister and get really dark, and it'll turn out just like this. It'll be a black pepper just like this, but what you want to do is just run your knife along the pepper to open up, and then it'll expose all that really soft flesh, and all of that just peels straight off. You can scrape out all of that really lovely flesh, even the seeds, everything. It can all go straight into your pot, and it'll add a really lovely warming kick to your autumn soup. So once everything's been grilled, you're going to take everything off the grill, take all of the hard, crunchy bits, peel all of the skins off it, just give it a rough chop, and it's really nice and smooth to cut. And then all of that is just going to get thrown straight into the blender for blending later. Same thing goes with your carrots. So they're really nice and lovely and charred and bendy. So just give it a really lovely rough chop here. And it doesn't need to be precise, and it doesn't need to be perfect sizes or anything like that. These are all going to get blitzed in your blender. We have a seasoning blend here, and in our seasoning blend we have black pepper, cumin, turmeric, paprika, salt, and ginger. This is our seasoning blend that's going to give this curry pumpkin soup all those nice hearty warming curry flavors with a little bit of kick from the chili. So once everything is ready and all of the stuff is softened, you're going to use 4 cups of stock. We use Carol's Stock Market. We use her vegetable broth, and it's really pleasant, really lovely. It's all natural ingredients, and it's really, really good for you. It's super nutrient dense, as is all of this stuff, because you're cooking it in a really great way. The stock, half cup of lentils there, and then all of your vegetables all go into a pot, and you let that simmer down until everything gets mixed and the lentils soak up a lot of really good fluid. After that, we're going to take a blender, and you can use either a big blender or a stick blender, and just pulverize your soup until it's fairly smooth and creamy, and then that's it. So it's a really simple soup to make. It's really easy. If you've got 15 minutes of good weather, you can make the soup on the grill, and you incorporate all those really lovely natural smoky flavors that you get from cooking over fire. So if you make the soup, I'd love to know about it. I'd love to know what you do differently, what you might add to it, or what you might leave out. So please let me know how you do it. And then as a garnish, there's a little bit of parsley. Go ahead and fold your parsley over, cut it into, roughly chop it, and then sprinkle that on top, and it's really, really, really tasty. So this is how you make my barbecue pumpkin soup. I hope you enjoy it, and happy Halloween. Stay home, stay safe, and support local.